God, low network connection. So I'm back, and it's Thursday, and I have just been to the hairdresser. Been visiting my lovely friend Lisa. She's my most gorgeous friend that does my hair every 6 weeks, and she's a magician. And you know what, it's so exciting to go and visit her, because all we talk about is marketing, what people are doing, what people are not doing, what they're supposed to be doing in business. And the most amazing thing is I've learned so much from Lisa, because she is on it all the time. She gets people into her meetings, or into her schedule, into her to get them to come and do their hair. And you know what? She's on it. She doesn't let it go 1 minute. If she has an opening, she will call her customers and go, "Hey, don't you need a haircut or something beautifully done to you?" And this is what we were talking about. I see this so many times, right? We own a business, we're small business owners, and we don't do enough marketing. And this is what we do, right? We jump in without a plan, without going, okay, so what are we really doing online, right? What am I doing here online, right? I'm being in front of you. I'm telling you about stuff that you do wrong. But you got to be in front of your customers, right? You got to be in front of your customers. You got to be in front of their friends. You got to just be available, right? So people get to know you. And I see this so many times. People don't want to be in front of the customers. They don't want to be visible. So, I mean, we go to network meetings and we go to meet people, right? And why we're going to network meetings is to meet people so that they can buy from us, whatever we're selling. I don't care what you're selling. And that's the thing, right? So we can't just jump in. We need to have a plan. So this is my experience with small businesses, right? So you get their website up, you get their store up, they're ready to go, and boom, they just dive in. And so you've posted something online. What do you want people to do with your post? So if you're in business, okay, and you have a message, and you want people to actually know what you're doing, do you know what to say? Do you know how to explain yourself so that they go, wow, I need your services. You're going to be awesome to help me, right? So, and I think this is the biggest problem about small businesses, is we don't know what to say, or we keep changing what we're saying all the time, right? So you got to be able to get in front of people and say exactly what you do for them, right? Not what you do is what you do for them. Okay, so mistake number 1, just jumping in and not having a plan. I mean, I see this all the time. People are posting stuff. There's not a button. There's not, hey, they don't tell their customers, hey, please do this. Or they, if they have, the message is like a little bit discombobulated. I mean, okay, if it's me, I claim that I'm a bloody foreigner, okay? So my English gets a bit discombobulated. But you got to check, right? Or have somebody check. Don't just put something out there that doesn't make sense, because why do you make the effort, right? I mean, you got to tell people what to do. This is one of the things that when I was living in Holland, I was really involved with the embassy, right? So there was the ambassador's wife, and we had this bazaar, right? It's like a fete, or people come together, and there's food, there's stuff to buy, and we had to make stuff, right? So I want to see she's not on. One of the ladies that sometimes comes on, she was part of the group, right? So I said to her, these ladies are not doing anything, all they have to do is maybe knit something, sew something, so we can sell it and give the money to charity, right? That was the whole aim. They're not doing anything. I don't know what to do. So she said to me, You got to tell people what to do. But remember, this was before the internet, right? You got to tell people what to do. And whether it's I'm really aging myself, 20 years ago, or if it was more than 25 years ago, or if it's online, you always got to tell people what to do, because they're not going to do it. You've got to give them the recipe. You've got to give them the knitting needles. You've got to tell them where to buy the yarn. You've got to say, hey, make this for me, please. Okay? So there's exactly the same thing as what you're doing in your business. Tell people what to do. Click on this. Like me. Love me. Hey, by the way, love me here below. Okay? Love me, love me, love me. So always telling people what to do is the most important thing if you have a business. I don't care what you do, right? So you got to tell people what to do. You got to tell them, what do you want to do with this post? What do you want to do with this ad? So every time you're going online, when you're posting something, whether it's a meme or I call it a meme. So whether it's a meme or a funny video, or tell people what to do. Hey, if you like what I'm posting, like me on my page, right? So a couple of things as well is a good tip is one of the things that they forget to do as well is, and it's very easy to do on Facebook, is put a link in your comment, not in the comment, in your description, right? You can actually go back into your post that you've done and put a link in there. Put a link in so that the image that you have in your Facebook post actually clicks somewhere. So you can actually, when people click on it, they can go to your website. Wow, internet is amazing, right? So you got to tell them, okay, so if they're clicking, people love to click or put their fingers on things and see if things working, right? Make it so that they go to your website, because that's where you want them, right? So you got to think about these things. And, my hair has just been done, as I said, by Lisa, Hair by Lisa, right? Hair by Lisa. She's an amazing artist, and she cut my hair, and she did my hair today. And as I was saying, we always talk about marketing. It takes 7 to 10 touches. And what I mean by that is it takes 7 to 10 times for your customers to see you online. Isn't that unbelievable? If they don't see you online, then how are they going to know you around? Isn't that amazing, right? 7 to 10 touches. And you don't really know where it's coming from. So you've got to post on Facebook, you've got to be on Instagram, you've got to maybe blog, you've got to be emailing or doing something, or doing 3 or 4 times Facebook, or 7 times Facebook. I don't care. You've got to do something. And Lisa, I'm doing my hair because it's falling in my face. Okay, she told me not to touch my hair because it's distracting. Okay, so anyway, she's teaching me about being online as well, which is amazing. So is be in front of your customers. And that's why I'm doing my Facebook Live. So I'm being in front of my customers, or hopefully new customers. And then you can actually tell them what you're doing because you're helping them. Jason Miller! Hey! So, turn that camera 90 degrees. You should turn the camera 90 degrees? Why do I need to turn it down? No. Because you're watching this on your phone, by the way. So everything is mobile, right? So if I turn it 90 degrees, that's what we used to do, right? When we do something online, we do it 90 degrees like that. No, not anymore. So I can do this now, and I can pop this into my story where it stays on my laptop. I know you're watching on most people watch on their phones, right? I mean, did you know that, right? In the 90% of people watch their stuff on their phone. And you do, Jason, right? And you got to remember that, right? Because I know I did all my videos like this, right? But now I'm turning them around because people on their phones. If you look, just look around you. Just look around when you're in a restaurant or when you're walking or, driving. People are bloody looking on their phones when they're driving, right? And then accidents happen. So don't do that. But if you look at people around you, that everybody's on their phone, they're watching their Facebook, and so, hello, this is it, right? So yes, so if I do a workshop, Jason, I'd actually turn my camera around this way so that it's, I don't know, then it's on my Facebook page, and then I can create an ad to it, right? So it is, what do you do? So most people here, okay, let me know below who's watching on their phone and who's watching on the computer. So Jason, you're watching on your laptop, right? So who else is watching on their phone or watching on their laptop? That's a cool thing. I'll shut up. Yeah, I do this all day long. I do a lot of research, right? So that's the thing right now is, just logically, that people are on their phone, and that's one of the things, you teach people all this stuff all along. Turn your camera around and take the pictures this way, and then you come back and go, okay, whatever I said is all nonsense. Now you have to do something else. So anyway, yes. So we were talking about customers, right? Why to be in front of your customers, right? And you got to be telling them what you do, right, all the time, being in front of your customers, and also showing them what you do, all right? Or showing them, if you can't be online, if you don't like to be online that I'm doing right now, then show them pictures, show them stuff, videos of what your business does behind the scenes. And by the way, Jason, more videos. That people watch videos more than they will read or pictures, like images, right? So videos, people actually click on and say, hey, I've got to watch that. And then you've got to be a little bit crazy, right? So they stop and watch it, right? So videos is very important. So 7 to 10 touches. You've got to be in front of your customers. And so, again, I see so many people jumping in without a plan. They don't know what they just go, oh my God, I can boost this. Boom, boost it. Okay. Oh, I can boost this again. Boom, boost it again. No boosting, right? Facebook is making money, but you're not going to make money because boosting is not the right way to do your ads. Okay. So you got to think about it, and you got to have a theme, right? Make it a theme that you're going to post certain things in a theme so people go, oh yeah, they really know what they're talking about. Put examples in for them from your customers, right? I was talking to my control panel guy, right? And I've got a guy, right? I've always got a guy. So my control panel guy I said, get examples of what you're doing for your customer and then how you're solving it, because people will recognize that, right? So you can talk about that. But please have a plan, because, you're wasting your money if you're just jumping in and you're just boosting and you're just advertising or you only do one ad and then you go, well, this didn't work, so I might as well pop off Facebook. There are 2 billion people on Facebook, right? Why should I advertise on Facebook? It's not working. You don't know where your customers are coming from. So they see you. This is why I'm saying you've got to post. You've got to be online a lot. So they see you on Facebook because they're scrolling through. Oh, yeah, okay, that looks familiar. Oh, I like that. Then they go and they scroll through, and then they see you on Pinterest, pinning stuff, right? Then they see you again. Then they see something maybe on LinkedIn, a good story on LinkedIn, and they see you back on Facebook again, right? And then maybe they see an ad, or they'll search for something, and they'll go on Google and search for something, and they'll see your ad. Or, if you're lucky, you're on the home page, which takes a lot of work, right? A lot of work. But they've seen you all over the place, right? Excuse my fingers in front of my face, but they see you all over the place, and they go, boom, I know this person. I love their stuff. I love what they're showing me all over the place, and I will buy from them. But now your analytics will say, well, it came from Google. And what it really came from was Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, email, or somewhere else where they actually saw you. So don't just do one thing. don't just do boosting on Facebook, because that's not real advertising and it costs money. It costs you more to boost than to do a real ad on Facebook. Be conscious to be everywhere on a consistent basis, similar time, right? So you can catch time. And one thing is to post. If you haven't done this before, okay, so you're posting, try different times. Make sure then you can make sure when people are online, and then you post, right? When people are online, because you don't really want to post when people are not online. So Lisa and I were chatting, and she posted 2 things that she's moved premises, right? The first one I didn't see. I saw the second one, because she posted at different times. So, I mean, you've got 1,500 posts coming through your feed, so you don't see everything. You don't see every post that somebody's posting unless you sit on Facebook all day long. And I don't think we do. So, again, make sure that you have a plan, right? Make sure you have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, strategy, I don't care what you call it, okay? Hi, Tony. I need you, Tony. You're supposed to come and do my bugs, okay? Tony is my bestest buddy in the whole wide world. He does my bugs. Even on the boat, right? We have bugs on the boat. They come from the outside, as in any house. Anyway, so you gotta make sure that you are consistently posting or being in front of your customers, but have a plan. You know, make sure that your message is what you want everybody to hear, right? And that is the message that, what are you doing for your customer? Because the customer always thinks, if I'm buying something, I think, what's in it for me? Why am I buying this? I'm buying it because I like it, or it's emotional buy, or I need something. But this thing that I'm buying is doing something for me, right? So that's very important to remember. So again, plan. I see so many businesses just jumping in and willy-nilly boosting and advertising, and then they don't advertise because they think it doesn't work, and then they stop posting. Lisa stopped posting. I mean, for goodness sake, you know, you got to be continuously doing something. You got to continuously work on your website. It's like working on your business. You got to continuously doing it. And even if you're doing absolutely bloody marvelous, you still have to work on your business, and you still have to get new customers. I mean, you know, so you might be lucky that you get customers in all the time because you are so marvelous and you've been around for such a long time, so you get a lot of referrals. But that means you're working on your business and you're working really hard, right? So again, don't do anything without a plan, and make sure you know what your message is. Okay, there are 3 things. You've got to have a plan, make sure what your message is, and do it consistently all the time, and when your customers are online. Okay, so Instagram has changed quite a lot, and we'll talk about that again next time I come on. And again, thanks guys for watching. I love it. And I'm gonna go, and I will be back on Monday with something else. You know, there's always something that I remember that customers are doing wrong, or what they're doing right. You know, like Lisa does her marketing all the time. She's in a magazine. She's got her open thing, the lights in front of her window, you know, says that she's open. She does everything to make customers come in, but they wait. Okay, so she's got a 3-week waiting list, and that's amazing, right? So she is so special. People think she's so special, right? She does do an amazing job, right? Absolutely amazing job. I just did my hair today, and my coloring and my cutting, and I hope I look gorgeous because she did a gorgeous job. But you know, she's never without a customer. She's always made sure that she gets her time filled, and she's marketing all the time. She's online all the time. She's telling people what to do. She's posting interesting stuff, and that's what you have to do. Anyway, so I'm out of here. I will see you guys soon, because I have to put my air conditioner off so that there's not this ambient noise on my boat. So it's getting a wee bit hot here. So I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on Monday. I'll be back again. Consistently. I'll be back consistently. Bye, guys. I hope I helped you today, and have an absolutely smashing rest of the week and a wonderful weekend. Bye. And we're down.